Welcome to today's deep dive. So, picture this. You walk into a sprawling sports bar on a Sunday.
Oh, yeah, totally surrounded by screens.
Right, it's just this glowing wall of, like, visual overload. But if you're anything like me, you look at that and think, how are they running 100 TVs simultaneously without blowing a fuse?
Well, I mean, it is a massive physics and logistics problem. If you try to run that much high-definition data and, raw electricity using just off-the-shelf gear, you're going to start a fire, or at least fry some very expensive screens.
Exactly. Which is why today's mission is unpacking the catalog data from HDTVSupply. They've spent 25 years distributing this heavy-duty global AV gear.
Yeah, and looking at their specs, it really gives us a window into the invisible infrastructure holding these mega venues together.
Right, and it all starts before a single pixel even lines up. Because obviously you can't just plug a massive commercial tech rack into a standard power strip.
Right.
The foundation here is the SurgeX 20-amp surge protector and power conditioner.
Bundled with a 16-outlet smart PDU,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah, the smart PDU. Now I get stopping surges, but why do we need to condition the power? I mean, is it like a heavy-duty water filter but for electricity?
Yeah.
Like stripping out the grit?
That's actually a highly accurate way to look at it because raw electricity from the local grid is, it's incredibly dirty.
Dirty how? Like fluctuations?
Yeah, you get micro spikes, voltage dips, and even electromagnetic noise from like other machinery on the block.
Right.
So a 20-amp conditioner physically cleans that power using isolation transformers and capacitors.
Oh, wow. So they absorb those erratic spikes.
Exactly. They filter out the noise, so what comes out is a perfectly smooth electrical sine wave.
Okay. Guaranteeing a pristine diet for the electronics. And then that 16-outlet smart PDU, the power distribution unit, just takes that purified electricity and routes it out safely.
Right, because if one unconditioned power spike hits a rack of high-end AV gear, I mean, you could lose tens of thousands of dollars in a millisecond.
Makes sense. So, okay, we have clean power. Now, what's actually plugged into that 16-outlet PDU? Because the sheer volume of data is what gets me.
Well, that clean power is feeding heavy-duty routers. Specifically, in this catalog, HDTVSupply's Wolfpack modular matrix switchers.
Right, but how do you route video to, say, up to 160 different screens at once? I mean, if I try to stream 2 4K movies at home, my Wi-Fi just begs for mercy.
Sure, but a standard network shares bandwidth. A matrix switcher uses a crossbar architecture, which creates a dedicated, unshared physical pathway between any input and any output.
So no sharing, just a direct pipe.
Exactly. That's how their colossal 160 by 160 HDMI matrix switchers can instantly route 8K video inputs to 160 different screens simultaneously.
With zero lag.
With zero lag. And it handles the heavy processing natively, so things like picture-in-picture or stitching multiple TVs together to form a giant video wall.
Wait, I have to stop you there. Hardware aside, the human element of this sounds completely unmanageable, like controlling 160 different streams.
It is a lot, yeah.
I mean, no bartender is going to memorize a 160-port switchboard.
Yeah.
How is this not a total nightmare to actually operate?
Well, it totally would be without the right control layer. So they automate the routing using proprietary interfaces like the Wolfpad tablets or just free Windows 11 software.
Okay, so there's a nice graphical interface for it.
Right. But for those bulletproof, building-wide integrations, they rely on dual controls. Usually TCP/IP, which lets you control the AV system over a secure network, and RS-232.
Wait, RS-232, isn't that like an ancient serial cable standard?
I mean, it is older, yes, but it remains the gold standard for industrial control.
Because it's hardwired.
Exactly. It's a dedicated connection that almost never drops or gets hacked. It is incredibly rugged.
Which makes perfect sense when you look at who actually buys this equipment. Because I noticed the catalog features sports bar TV systems integrated with the DirecTV app, but right next to it, they're selling to the federal government.
Oh, yeah, they absolutely are.
It just seems wild to me that a local pub and a federal agency are shopping from the exact same catalog. And just to be clear for everyone listening, we're just reporting what's in the catalog here, not endorsing any government programs or politics, but it's fascinating.
It is. And HDTVSupply does major government sales using the federal GSA schedule. That's basically the government's official pre-negotiated shopping list.
Right, and the NASA SUP program too, right?
Yes. The NASA SUP program, which is NASA's specific contract for procuring advanced IT and AV tech.
So this gear has to meet some intense standards to even get in the door.
Highly intense. The catalog highlights TAA-approved products, meaning they're manufactured in the U.S. or designated allied countries. That meets strict government security
Oh,
regulation.
got it. So it's about secure supply chains.
Exactly. And building these ecosystems requires strategic partnerships with top-tier brands. We're talking NVIDIA, Yamaha, Shure, Sonos. That ensures everything from the graphics processing to the audio is secure and flawless.
It really shifts your perspective. Like we just look up, see the game, order a drink, completely oblivious to the commercial infrastructure bridging the gap between raw, dangerous electrical power and instantly routed 8K video.
It really is a vast, hidden ecosystem making our modern conveniences possible.
So here's a thought for you to take away. The next time you watch a game at a sprawling sports bar, look past those glowing screens.
Yeah, think about what's behind them.
Exactly. Think about that invisible web of Wolfpack matrix routers, RS-232 cables, and SurgeX power conditioners working furiously behind the drywall. If this much hidden infrastructure goes into just showing us a football game, what other invisible systems dictate the modern experiences we take for granted every single day?